Hey, hello friends, welcome to Estate by Testing Expert. So in today's video we are going to write test cases for one of the common user story and most important user story, that is admin manage user accounts. So first let's try to understand what is manage users and what is the need of it for admin. So let's get started. So this figure shows the one admin is there, and the admin is not able to perform all the operations or perform all the activities from in the application. So what he will do, he will create different users and give them some accesses that he wants, and they can perform different operations. Suppose there is a one user having account access in the application. So what he will able to see in the application, only the accounts and the accounts which are related to particular application, but the admin should have full access always. So like this he can create some users with their email address and password. Now the users will be able to log into the admin account and they can perform different type of activities in the application with the limited access. Okay, so let's go through the user story first. Now the description: a system administrator should be able to manage users account efficiently by adding, editing, deactivating and deleting users. This ensures proper access control and security within the system. Okay, so now in this user story the admin should be able to add, edit, deactivate or delete the users um, with the access control. Okay, now the first point is in the acceptance criteria is add a new user. So the admin can navigate to the add user page and input required details which are mandatory. So there is full name, email, role, then status. System should be able to validate the email format and uniqueness. So we will write all this all the test cases related to this add new user first, then we will move for edit users details. Okay, let's jump to the test case template. So now we have already discussed this test case template. Now first we will add module name. So definitely we are working on a manage user story, we will add manage users, which will be same for all the test cases. Okay, now test case id, we already know we are adding the same id always. Okay, tc underscore 001, this is you can give as you preferred. Okay, now the test case name, go to user story again. Now the admin can navigate to the add user page and input required detail. So first of all we have to check the navigation, that admin is able to navigate to that add user screen or not. So let's check for that first. So we'll write our first test case, that is verify admin is able to navigate to the add user screen. Okay, so what is the precondition for this? The precondition for this, admin should be logged in. Okay, admin should be logged in. What is the steps for that? First step is click on manage users tab or button. Okay, now let's move for another thing, that is expected result. what should be the expected result for this? The admin should be able to navigate to the manage user screen or add user screen. Okay, this is done. Now let's move for our another test case. We'll refer to user story for that. Okay, now admin can navigate to the add user page and input required details which are mandatory. So first we have to check these all the fields are available or not, or those are mandatory or not. Okay, so we'll need to first click on add user button. Okay, we write verify by click on add user button. Okay, what will happen by click on add user button? So the same condition should be there for this one. Admin should be login, click on add user button. Okay, so the steps for this is click on add user button. Now we'll check what should be the expected result for this. Okay, now if user clicked on add user, what should be happen? So pop-up should be open having mandatory fields are as follows. Okay, so what mandatory fields it should have? So we can copy them from this user story. So all this field should be present. Okay, so these all fields should be present over there by click on the add user button. Okay, now we will go for our third test case. The system should validate the email format and uniqueness. Okay, we will add two test cases here. First is positive and second is negative. Verify system should only accept valid email address format. So if a user added email address which is not valid, it should display error message. Okay, so first step here is enter invalid email format. Okay, first step we are doing, that is enter invalid email format. Okay, what should be the next step? In the next step, what we are doing, we will add valid email format. We will add valid email format. So let's take expected result for both the cases. So first is a enter invalid email format. Okay, so for the first step, error message should be displayed. So what will happen? Error message should be displayed, that is invalid email. And what should be happen for next one? So for the second step, expected result is email address should be accepted. Okay, this is the third test case. But now in the acceptance criteria, we are having another edge case, that is email format should be uniqueness. Okay, now we'll add one negative test case, that is verify by adding duplicate email. Now the precondition should be admin should be logged in. Now first step, okay, the first step is enter email address which is already added. Okay, we are adding one email address which is already present. Okay, what should happen? So the expected result for this is error message should be displayed, that is duplicate email. Okay, so error message should be displayed which is stating as this is a duplicate email address. Now we'll move for our fifth test case. The admin receive confirmation message upon successful user creation. Okay, now verify confirmation message. Okay, verify confirmation message. Add, well, what should be the steps for this? Add one user successfully. We have added one user successfully. What should happen here? Confirmation message should be sent to the admin. Okay, so admin will receive confirmation message. So please ignore this, all the errors which are showing, those are spelling mistakes. As per our, we don't have much time to correct those one. Okay, now admin should receive confirmation message after user creation. Now the newly added user should appear in the user list. Okay, verify user list. Now here in the steps we have to click on user list. Okay, so by click on user list, what should be happen? Added user should be displayed on top. Okay, so newly added user should be displayed on top. So we'll move for next test case. The system should send an optional email with login details to the new user. So here the user which is newly added will receive the email address and the login credentials, and he should be able to log into the application with the given access. Okay, verify the user will receive the email address with the confirmation message. Okay, now add one user. This is a first step. Now open users mail. Okay, so what should happen here? User should receive email with login details. Should email with login details. Okay, now this is for add user, and we are writing test cases on the basis of what is given in the user story. But in the real time there are multiple scenarios and multiple edge cases and use cases which are given for you. Suppose here they will add newly added user should be appear in the list, and next step will be the user list should be sortable. This type of another validations and features the application should always have. So we are writing for simple user story only for the practice for the freshers and experienced people. Okay, now is edit user details. Okay, so the first point in the edit user detail, that the admin can update user information such as name, email and role. So here suppose the admin have added one user, and now after some time the name or email or any role of the user is have changed. So the admin should be able to change the required details. So here we will add verify edit functionality. Verify edit functionality. So here in the steps we will add, we can add multiple things here, but in short we are adding here we can add click on user from the user list. Then the next step should be click on edit button. Okay, now what should happen here, the admin should be able to edit the user's information such as name, email and role. Okay, now this is the first test case from edit. Okay, now let's go again, move to user story. The system should prevent duplicate emails. Okay, this is the negative use case. Suppose the user added one admin have added one user. Now he is not able to add the duplicate email, but what happened if he has clicked on edit button and for another user and added the same email address? So here in the edit functionality also we have to check that use case, verify uniqueness in the edit functionality, uniqueness of the email in the edit user. So here what we will do, we will directly add email address which is already present. So what will happen here, error message should be displayed. So the user admin should get one error message that this is a duplicate email. Okay, now our last point in the edit user detail, that is the system should display the success message upon updating details. Okay, verify success message after edit. Okay, so this is a simple positive test case. We are adding edit one user, so what will happen here, success message should be displayed. So we have written this short 10 test cases which are related to add user and edit user. You can also write multiple test case here by adding some another negative test cases here, like a verify confirmation message after saving, or verify confirmation message if user closed that pop-up, or user added another email address which is not exist. So this type of test cases you can write. This is a simple format how to write test cases for this type of user stories. And what is the another purpose of this video is to understand people what is the main use of this manage users thing, which is also a important interview question. Okay, so for remaining part we will write test cases in our second part of our video. Till now you can go through it and comment if you can write any other test case for this. If this video is useful for you, you can subscribe to our channel and like to the video. Thank you.